So I did that with our show last week because it was our first show. So first off, I gotta say, you had absolute like heroic work last week. Like to walk in and to the computers in that condition, and then still be able to just like string something together, you know what I mean? Like, and
get us on air,
and get us on air, and get Nick on air, and get everything operating for the most part as it normally was. Like that's yeah.
After like complete computer failure,
yeah, that's
get myself a nice little golf clap.
Gotta give him that one.
Yeah, pat myself on the back.
There you go. Yeah, you deserve it. Brush them shoulders off. Brush them. Another thing with you. Last week, it definitely appeared like it was my show and not one where I had a co-host.
Well, yeah.
I mean, well, that's partially my fault because, like, and we'll get into like the nervous tics that come up because like I felt like under so much pressure because of the shit that was happening. You know what I mean? I was just like, oh fuck. And it wasn't anyone's fault. It's just the computer was being a cunt. You know what I mean? Like there was nothing we could do about it.
Yeah.
But then it was just automatically like, all right, let me go into crazy guy radio mode. Oh, here you guys are about doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, it was a guest of so I'll just let you take the lead on.
I should have shared the notes. You know what I mean? It would have been like, all right, this is where I want to go with it. Blah, blah, blah. But we had other pressing matters that were hitting us in the face. You know, we would have been. We were just like worrying about trying to even get the guy to call in.
Yeah.
Not that he was gonna flake or nothing like that, but just in terms of like having our shit set up where we can fucking do this.
All those technical fucking glitches. Skype was being you cannot make the phone call.
Yeah, it wouldn't let us log in. Not through the web browser, not through the fucking app itself on the computer. Like this thing was just
yeah, it was just like nope.
Dude, one thing after another. Like I said last week, like there was a lot of forces that did not want us to do that show.
Yeah.
So with that being said, because I mentioned the mic work. Now you see where Vern got his mic, and that thing is fucking perfect.
Yeah,
he sounds perfect.
You keep it just about that distance away.
Yeah, about something like that. I don't know. See, now mine gets a little quiet. If I get a little bit tighter, that works. I think it's probably the
you have to project. You have
to
throw your voice out there.
I throw it out
there. I guess I'm I don't know. I guess throwing my voice comes a little easy to me because I do all these impressions and shit.
Right. Yeah. So. Yeah. Well,
plus I got like this whole resonance thing with my voice.
So you have to bass.
I got a more bassy voice, so it carries for further.
So speaking of the voice and mic, see here I am, I'm popping up and on tight.
Yeah, you can't get all up in the microphone like that, or else you're gonna pop.
Well, the thing is like the mics we had at college, they were the top address style. Like you were talking to them from this way, and you can get tight to them like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You know, these are side address, and you could do the same. You could just set it up on the board to do what you need to do. So anyway, with all that being said, I got like 25, 30 seconds. Here's some examples of my awesome mic work, basically, of like just. Remember, I'm the one that went to school for this.
Yeah.
You hear how he sounds. You see how his mic position is.
Complete amateur here.
So, yeah, go ahead and play that.
Well, you're going to have to give it some volume.
Oh, shit. That's right.
Come on, PJ. What the fuck,
yeah, and I went to school for this.
And I have to remind you, what the fuck, man?
I know.
Come on. All right, so here's a little medley of
my awful mic.
Poppin' bees and peas
and all that good stuff. Hence
the title of today's episode, Mind Your Peas and Bees.
I'm going to repeat that one more time. But, of course, while we're 20, 30 minutes, like, that ain't going to be nothing. But then all of a sudden, SEPTA, which is our transportation authority, and there's all these other places that I can fill a role.
I don't know
what the hell happened. Wait, hang on, pause it. I have no idea what... Wait, dude, go back to the beginning of that again.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here.
I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up here too.
I went a little. You went a little crazy on the microphone, I guess.
There's all these other places that I can fill a role that's still going to
Like
get the
you
same
just like totally clipped the fuck out.
accomplished. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to worry about putting a band together to go out and build a super bill.
That was a double. That was a triple, I should say.
Right.
Yeah, that one was that one was a triple because you gotta put a band on this bill. But dude, I have no idea what the fuck that was. I had to. I must have been
all these other places that I can fill a role. That's still. There's all these other places that I can fill a role.
I don't know what happened there. I don't remember that happening.
I don't either, dude. Like I don't know. Maybe there was something like glitched out that happened with the.
Hey, maybe I don't know. Maybe YouTube's normalization thing went nuts. I don't know.
Or OBS.
Because the rest of it looks like it was normalized, but that just looks like it went shit the bed.
Yeah. Well, because you know what, that is true. Because I did pull this. I did pull this as an MP3 from that converter site you told me. Like I just gave him the link to the video and then just had him do yada yada with it. You know what I mean? Like. So, but yeah. No, honestly, I think the best was the intro. I think
our little intro slip up there. It was pretty funny though.
It is.
Okay, now
this is live on the air.
Oh, wait, go ahead and play. You gotta mute us. It's just like,
dude, you have to give points for timing, right? Like,
yeah, like
the timing of it was good. Like that was, dude.
You gotta mute us.
To play it one more time.
okay, now
this is 16 seconds of.
Wait. Go ahead and play. You gotta mute us. It's just the way it plays out too. It's funny as shit.
But that was like 16 unnecessary seconds of just. And then there's me like, okay, me trying to be all like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm paying attention. All right, so all right, we got that right. All right, cool. We're ready to go. Dude, mute. You gotta mute. Dude, you gotta mute us.
Yeah, come on, PJ. What the fuck? We went to school for this shit, dude. Come on. Like, what the hell? I'm like, I think you need to get your old textbook out and take a look at that motherfucker.
Dude, I might have to. I seriously might have to.
Broadcasting for dummies.